So, you guys have probably read the title. Season 6 of Modern Warfare 3 has released, and the one word I could think of to describe this update is apathy. And if you don't know what apathy means, it's basically just a lack of feeling. Now, I have talked a little bit about this previously with my Season 6 sort of roadmap discussion video, which came out a few days ago. But this season is just really lackluster, sad, depressing, apathetic, really. That's just no other word for it. I mean, the black and white background is very fitting, actually. It's sort of just dull and depressing, which is such a shame because I really did enjoy the post-launch support for Modern Warfare 3, and for it to end in this way, it's shocking. It really is. Now, if you want to see everything that was released of Season 6 of Modern Warfare 3, I'll refer you to my previous Season 6 video where I go over the roadmap. Playlist update, cool. But in that video, I go over the roadmap and basically discuss all of the content that's coming for Season 6. The main thing is obviously the 5 shipment variants, which I've talked about. I'm not going to harp on in this video because I did talk about it a lot in that previous video. But one thing I actually forgot to mention with that video was the brand new final prestige camo for Season 6, which is called Constellation's End. I don't know what that means, but look at this camo. That is probably the most insane looking camo we've ever seen in the COD game. And I've got to be honest, I do think it's a nice looking camo, but I think I still prefer Mercury. I think Mercury is one of the best camos we've had ever in COD. It's just gorgeous. Now, like I did just mention, I'm not going to go through every single thing that Season 6 brought to the game, but the main points is one brand new 66 map, a bunch of variants. We got 2 brand new weapons, a battle rifle and an LMG. We got 3 aftermarket parts, I think. If I show you the challenge section here, you can see there's only 4 weeks worth of challenges. So I'm assuming only 3 of these are aftermarket parts, and the final one, like every other season, will be a blueprint. And we also obviously got Constellation's End as well, and that's about it. I mean, there's some stuff for Warzone, but in terms of multiplayer, that's about all you're looking at. But like I say, it is a real shame because Modern Warfare 3's post-launch support is probably the single best we've ever had for a COD game. Maybe aside from Cold War, perhaps, because Cold Wars was really good. Modern Warfare 2019's was very solid as well. I mean, I remember Season 6 was an absolute banger. Of course, someone's got the Black Cell skin. Oh my god, man. These people, just stop buying Black Cell, please. It's so cringe. I don't think Modern Warfare 2019 really had a bad season. I mean, I do remember Cold War, to be fair. I don't think it had a bad season either. I think every single one had a good amount of content. I don't think Modern Warfare 2019 did. And this game, I would have said the same up until this season, but this season has just been a proper letdown. He's actually crouch walking around this spawn. That's so funny. Oh, wait, what? There's a carousel in here. It actually moves very, very slowly, but it does move. This is quite a small map, actually. I'm only just realizing. And you can tell Sledgehammer's really trying to push the small map thing with this game. What are you doing, man? He's scurried away to his fucking spawn. Did you see that? Look. He kills me, and he's like, oh, shit, I need to get back. Whee. Whoa! Oh my god, that was terrifying. Jesus Christ, Michael Myers just came sprinting at me with a fucking sledgehammer. Oh my god. Oh, this is a really nice car. This is like, it's like based off of a Mark 1, Mark 2 Mustang. How is this not copyrighted? Almost exact, I swear. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture and throw it up on the screen, but that is very similar. No, not again, not again. I mean, I haven't seen any Michael Myers films or any horror film with him in, but I swear he doesn't talk, right? Well, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a gun and slide cancel either, but I mean, I don't think they were going for accuracy with this game. So obviously we've talked quite a bit about Season 6 of Modern Warfare 3, but one thing I haven't really talked about too much is how this is the final update for Modern Warfare 3. Like, there is no Season 6 Reloaded coming. Although they haven't officially said anything, it seems to be that way, mainly with the weekly challenges. We've only got 4 weeks worth of 3 aftermarket parts. On top of that, like I mentioned in my previous video, on the roadmap there is nothing that says in season, so everything is coming either on the release day or in the next like few weeks, I'm guessing. And the final one as well is the event that's happening. I think it's the final event that's going to be happening for Modern Warfare 3. It's called Modern Warfare 3 Rewind, and they said something in the blog post about like, oh, looking back on good times or something like that. I mean, you wouldn't really be having a Modern Warfare 3 Rewind event and then having a mid-season update like that. That just wouldn't make sense at all. I don't know what it is with these guys I'm playing against, but I just find them in like random corners or like on countertops. Like, it's so weird. Like, they seem like they play normally till they get to the middle of the map, and then they just choose a corner or a table to lie on and just sit there. It's so weird. I've got to say, I'm really liking this map. I mean, it doesn't feel like a brain rot shipment map, but it's still quite small and you get a lot of action. That's the category that I'll place maps like Meat and Yard in. I mean, they are definitely small maps, but they're not brain rot maps. I mean, brain rot map is basically a level below small map, if I can speak properly. I mean, brain rot maps are definitely put below small maps. I mean, small maps are like Meat and Yard, and then you've got like Shipment, Stash House, that kind of shit. Oh my god, this guy. Sentinels adapt, don't they? This guy is so adamant on not moving from his spawn, it's crazy. He would rather sit here and jump between these two with me standing here as a body shield than just move. It's crazy. Oh my god. Oh! He's moved beyond his spawn! Oh my god, he's up to the B flag. I'm so proud of him. And then there's this guy. Fucking hell, man. I don't know what I did to deserve this team, but alright. I did actually hear about a rumor that apparently Treyarch had to basically... What just happened? Oh my god. Sorry, right. Apparently I heard a rumor that Sledgehammer basically made maps for Treyarch and Black Ops 6. Now, I don't know if these are maps that are going to be in the DLC for Black Ops 6. I don't know if these are maps that are in the launch of Black Ops 6, but there is a rumor going around that Sledgehammer basically helped Treyarch make some maps. And I'm sort of just struggling to understand why. I mean, I understand that obviously the development studios do help each other from time to time. Like, Treyarch has helped with zombies on pretty much every game since Cold War now. But I mean, it's not like Treyarch are under like any strain or stress or anything. I mean, they've had 4 years to develop Black Ops 6. They've got their own maps. So why do they need help when Sledgehammer could be making their own stuff? Especially when the support for Modern Warfare 3 since, I'd say, the start of Season 5 has been so lackluster. And then we find out that it just seems weird, you know? It's almost as if Activision doesn't really respect Sledgehammer, even though they get their own titles still. They might as well not bother at this stage. I mean, they don't seem to respect Sledgehammer at all. And they're always just sort of the support studio. Like, they always seem to come in and clean up other people's messes, help out where needed, where they don't really get the time to focus on their own games. I mean, they haven't had the opportunity to actually make a game they want with a full development cycle since Advanced Warfare, their first game. I mean, the slight exception there is probably World War II. I mean, they probably had a full 3 years on that game, but it's still not what they wanted to do. I mean, ever since Advanced Warfare, they've wanted to do Advanced Warfare 2, and you can tell that when they make things like Vanguard Last Stand, where they just think, you know what, if we can't get Advanced Warfare 2, we're going to make Advanced Warfare 2 without Activision knowing it, and then they just throw Menendez and laser guns. But I mean, if that is the case with Sledgehammer helping Treyarch make maps, once again, I'm just struggling to understand why. I mean, Treyarch have had the full 4 years. They have 16 maps at launch. I mean, if they were only going to have 12 maps at launch and Sledgehammer help them make 4 more, I mean, sure, I guess, but why couldn't have they done it? I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we're at the point now with Modern Warfare 3 where it's over. We're kind of just sitting around waiting for Black Ops 6 to happen, and honestly, I'm really excited. I cannot wait for that game to come out. But it's just a shame we've had to sacrifice the past, I'd say, 4 months of Modern Warfare 3 to get Black Ops 6. I mean, Black Ops 6 is going to be great, but it's just kind of a shame for Sledgehammer. I feel bad for those guys. Despite them not wanting to make Modern Warfare 3 and being really stressed making Modern Warfare 3, they've still done an incredible job making this game, and mainly the post-launch support. I mean, the launch of the game was kind of identityless. I mean, it was literally just Modern Warfare 2 with a DLC of Modern Warfare 2 remastered maps. That's about it. But with the previous 4 or 5 seasons, they've managed to build an identity around Modern Warfare 3. What that identity is, I don't really know, but I think it kind of stands on its own 2 feet now. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. More Season 6 videos are going to be on the way. Weapons, Constellation's End, once I unlock that, the aftermarket parts, a lot of stuff in the next week or so. But if I had to sum up this season in one word, you read it in the title, it's apathy.